I don't know.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, we're getting ready to go
I don't
live
listen to
here,
radio.
and you know, about time to do a little sound check and all that.
Yeah. Check 1 2. Yeah.
We got
Checkmate King 2. This is Wyrick.
We got the loud clear here. Wait a minute, we got a man coming in from court in the back thing. There's the man in court today.
There, hey Johnny.
Mike. Hey Marcus. Hey Ron.
Did you get them all straightened up down in the courthouse?
Oh man, all I can say is I didn't get picked. That's what I can say.
There you go. You know you're in the air, Johnny. So watch what you say. The judge may be watching.
Johnny was flirting with all the girls there at the courthouse. Is what he was doing.
I'll tell you what, they have some very good looking attorneys. I will say that.
Now, Johnny, you know we're live already. Johnny, you know we're live already.
We all live. Oh, I'm
just like on Landman, right, Mike?
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
got that right.
Yeah.
So is DeMarco coming tonight, Marcus?
Yes, he is. Yeah, he's coming. Hey, Johnny. I tried about 10 times. I couldn't get it to do an update. Couldn't get it. Wouldn't happen.
Look, I got 2 batteries and propellers today from Peacock. I don't know how I got it.
Thanks to Mike, because Mike complained.
I ordered one battery. It's on the way. I didn't need more props because I already had 4.
Yeah. I didn't order these. That's the I say it's a problem. Really? It's not a problem, but yeah. Anyway, I got them.
Yeah, Mike. Once we get to it, you gotta tell that story about how you made him send you a battery. But we have to start the show here. Okay.
Oh
yeah. We're off the subject here.
Are you ready, folks?
Yeah.
Are you ready, Marcus? Yeah. Are we ready? 3.
We all ready.
2, 1, and welcome into DroneNation for February 2nd, 2026, the Groundhog's Day special edition episode. And the bad news is Punxsutawney Phil saw a shadow today. So that's bad news. That means 8 more weeks of winter or something. So, Johnny, are you still cold down in Louisiana?
It was a nice day. It was 29 this morning, but it did get up to 56 degrees, and tomorrow will be 62. So, yes, we are kind of out of a little cold spell. We had about 10 days in a row in the 20s, which for us is pretty unusual.
So Punxsutawney Phil was right then. Now, Mike reported you reported temperature in the upper 60s today, right, in Texas?
Mid-60s in Texas, and not only south of Austin, but I'm down in Houston now, and I'll be in Fort Worth tomorrow, and they're all in the 60s.
Yeah.
Now, is Fort Worth warmer than Houston or colder?
Yes. No, they're warmer. Usually about 10 to 15 degrees warmer.
In Fort Worth.
Mr. Johnny, what'd that do to the strawberries?
The strawberries are good. They cover them, and actually they'll start it. They will pick tomorrow again. One day? So yeah.
Yeah, for people that don't know, they grow a lot of strawberries over by.
Yeah, and I'll do that video. I always go see my friend Trey there. So yeah.
And Marcus, the weatherman reported the whole West Coast was under, like not getting snow.
We've had
not just you. The whole West Coast is a snow shortage.
We've had no snow. I have never seen a winter here in Idaho that we didn't have snow. We had one day last week where we had just a barely little. It was enough to turn the pavement white a little bit, and it was gone in about an hour.
We call that a dusting around here.
Dusting. That's a good description. And it was like today, it was in the low 50s, and that's good weather now.
That's not snow weather.
Winter's over. Winter's over.
Well,
I
saw where you talked
about
the water supply this year.
It's not.
Yeah,
but he's been wrong out of like the 13 out of the last 15 years, they said. So
he's just a big rat anyway.
Let's not have him predict the Super Bowl or anything now for us.
Hey, Mike, has something to say. What'd you say? What were you going to say, Mike?
Go, Mike.
I saw Utah said they're going to be short. They're going to have a drought this year because of the lack of snow. No water supply.
Makes
sense. Concerned about it.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yep. Okay, let's add Weather Nation here and go to DroneNation now. The first thing I have to shout out is we have the DroneNation
football. No.
Well, we have bigger news. This is the DroneNation birthday of the week here. Our good friend Gary Foster. It's his birthday. Right. So if Gary's in chat tonight, happy birthday, Gary. If you're not, we'll
those of us in the know call him Gary Brandt.
Gary Brandt.
That's an inside joke.
Gary Brandt.
So his channel is Brandt Aerials. It's because he lives in Brandt County. and often people
Oh,
will call him Gary Brandt, and his name is
okay.
Gary Foster. Yeah,
Well, happy birthday to
hear.
Gary Foster and Gary Brandt, both.
yeah.
Both of you guys. So I got the number one thing on the list here was DeMarco Moore's fearless Super Bowl forecast, but we will wait for him to return from basketball. His Coach Moore to get back from basketball practice, and we're going to skip all that nonsense right now. And you guys already saw Mike Wright as our special guest tonight, all the way from Houston, Texas tonight, right?
I got a new
That's right.
product, Ron.
Yep. Oh, Johnny got his Johnny show and tell. Johnny got his mini.
Yeah, it came in a little while ago. Yeah, so yeah.
Did you get to try them on yet?
I have not. No, have not.
Okay.
Well, my wife just came home from the
got a
Oregon Coast. I've got some Tillamook smoked sausages.
You got show and tell too, huh?
Pepperoni.
A lot of people don't know what Tillamook is, Marcus.
Tillamook is a little town on the Oregon coast, and they are a big dairy town, which, of course, that's my background. And then they also have a meat smoker there, Tillamook beef jerky and sausage and so forth. So
we drove through there, Marcus, and they had a museum for the cheese, but we didn't stop because it was too busy that day.
They've remodeled it. That place is a tourist trap. I mean, you can't believe
yeah, it was that day. It was
thousands of people go through that thing. You'd think it's Disneyland or something, and it's a freaking dairy. They asked me, they said, "Hey,
cheese."
Yeah, they asked me, they said, well, if you pay this amount of money, we'll take you on a tour through the plant floor. And I said, they used to pay me to be on the plant floor. So no, I'm not going to pay you money to be on the dairy plant floor.
I thought I had a little graphic here. Our first story tonight is kind of an interesting one. The DJI Pocket 4. Now we've been talking a lot about the Pocket for months now because it's already got its FCC approval. But I had a little thing here, but I've lost it, or I don't have. Well, maybe this is it. Hold on, I may have the little graphic after all. Hold on, guys. The producer's off tonight. Let's see. Here we go. Can you guys see that? Yeah, there we go. Let me get the comment off here so we can see it better.
Well, I wanted Johnny to see that comment.
Oh, well, we'll pop back up there if we get our kind of graphic done here.
No, I didn't take my pill.
According to X-Drone Studios, the DJI Pocket 4 and Pocket 5 Pro, I haven't heard about Pocket 5 Pro yet. Internal sources indicate the Pocket 4 may be delayed, and the dual lens Pro version is just a prototype and it was canceled due to cost and other factors. And the Pro version only is in the P5 series. So the people who expected that dual lens Pro version to come this year or come out in this next release, according to these rumors, that it's not going to come, just the standard version. Marcus.
Well, Ron, so, I mean, I know you really like this form factor and you use your Pocket 3 a lot. So I think you could really speak to this. But at some point, when does it not become a pocket camera anymore? When you got a bunch of lenses and it gets bigger and heavier all the time, at what point does it become just another mirrorless camera?
Exactly. I feel the same way, Marcus. With that Pro dual heads up, at that point, it's almost like I have a real camera and a gimbal at that point. It's not portable. Yeah. I have to take it in the case. Like I want to use it. It's kind of a, it's not just a run and gun camera anymore. It's more of a, what we call it, like a premeditated thing where you're only going to use it when you know you're going to shoot something.
Yeah, considered device. Mike, did you ever have a Pocket?
Never had a Pocket.
Yeah.
I just got the Nano though. Day before yesterday arrived. About it.
Yeah, good camera. That's just the opposite of this big Pocket. Johnny, have you ever had the Pocket camera?
I do have yes, I have one of the original ones. Yeah.
Okay. I had the Pocket 1 and I liked it all right, but the action cameras just served me better, so that's
I did pick up an Action 5 from somebody in the chat there.
That is a great looking camera, Johnny.
It is. I was just using it as a webcam while ago on Philip's show. That's pretty neat.
Really? How'd it work out for you, Johnny?
It works out good. I like doing it. It's just a little different view, gives you a little wide angle, but yeah, it's pretty nice. You just plug it into your laptop and it'll pop up as a webcam.
And you know, of all the pocket camera, that's the only Pro one.
It's nice. I'm enjoying it. I just kind of got it set up. I got it, I don't know, what the other day, Marcus. So yeah.
So Ron, you make a good point. How come they didn't call the Action 6 Action 6 Pro? I was looking at the box the other day, and I thought, well, the 5 was a Pro. That means this one isn't Pro.
It's not a Pro. Yeah, it's not a Pro.
That's the next edition of it. Yeah.
Well, you know, the rumor all along was that you know, well, the next action would be out in soon. Like they don't know if they would call it the Action 6 Pro or the Action 7 was coming, like, you know, like 6 months after this one or whatever. I mean, I haven't heard that crazy rumor in a while, but that was the big rumor actually before the 6 came out. That everybody said, well, wait for the 6 Pro or the 7, whatever we're going to call it. The next one's right around the corner. So that's the only answer I can give you there.
They're too quick with those releases. I mean, there's too many of them.
Well, don't worry. It may not be approved here anyways, Johnny, so we may never.
Well, yeah, I know, but still, it's just, you know, God, it seems like every 6 months you got a different kind of little cam.
So Ron, what is that little sensor for?
A lot of people don't know yet. I see even people doing reviews don't know what it is.
Yeah, when I did my review, I said, well, I wonder what that is. Yeah. So
I mean,
anyway.
is it that isn't the action that, you know, the DJI cameras always have the weight balance sensor in the front there? Maybe the weight balance sensor has been on the front, I think, of almost all their action cameras. It may just look different on that one.
That's for hand gestures. Yeah, you'd be able
to.
well, you'd be the guy that knows about hand gestures, Johnny.
Well, Marcus, don't say that. You made a whole video with hand gestures with the Neo too.
I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm a professional at that.
Well, back to the original subject. Does anybody in the panel have any interest in the Pocket 4, either the plain Pocket 4 or the Pro? Was on anybody's radar to get?
Not on my radar, Ron, but if it had, you know me, if it had some gotcha feature on there that sounded really cool, I'd probably get one. But also the other thing about the Pocket series is the price has gone up so much. It's not like I can buy one of these action cameras kind of casually, $350, or like the little Nano camera, $300. But if you're spending $600 or $650 on a kit for that Pocket 4, yeah, you're going to think twice about it.
Yeah, I would agree.
I've been planning on getting the Pocket 4, but now I got those Nano. That may be fine. My other action camera is Action 4 is the one that I have now.
It's a great camera, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking second thoughts now about the Pocket 4, but we'll see.
So just a point of reference, when I was unboxing the Pocket 5, I used the Action 5. I used the Action 2. Let me turn it around so you can see it. I used the Action 2, and I always thought that this had really great video quality, but boy, could I see the difference when I was putting them side by side. They really have improved them.
Well, that's three generations. That's 3 generations, Marcus. So you better see improvement 3 generations later.
Right. I've got Action 2. I think I may sell it now that I got the Nano. You know, basically, I think it's a better camera.
It's the replacement for the Action 2. Yeah, I agree.
So I think it's time to sell that one.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, essentially, Mark, I believe you're right, Marcus. You should really call the Action 2 like probably the Nano -1 or Nano 0.
The pre-Nano. Yeah.
That's even better. I like that, the pre-Nano. So, you know, this Pocket 4, I mean, I love the Pocket 3 is great. But I probably agree with Marcus. I probably use the action cameras more than I do the Pocket 3. So, I mean, the Pocket 4 really had something that could really improve what I do. Maybe I'd get it, but I mean, I'm not pre-buying it. I mean, it's got to come out. It's got to get good reviews. I've got to see that it's something there, and it can't just be incrementally better. Like, you know, like I don't care if it's got 8K. I don't care if it's got a adjustable aperture on it. It can't be any of those kind of gimmick features. It's got to be something that I would use day in, day out.
Yeah,
if that makes any sense.
And is it really going to be pocketable? Like Marcus said, as big as they're getting now.
Yeah.
Will it fit?
Yeah, because the Pocket, I actually have
Not
it here.
damaged.
Even with this big case on it here, you can still fit it in man pants. Like it still fits in a cargo pocket or kind of man
Right.
pockets. I mean, the younger skinny jean type guys not, but and I have this extra cap on it here. I mean, this is
Ron, you really like the Nano, the newest one, right? You like it?
Yeah, but I've been using it all the time. I've been using my only camera, for a while,
Yeah.
But again, Johnny, here's a con nobody talked about before that somebody just mentioned the other day. The Nano has no zoom at all. Of course, no optical zoom, but it doesn't have digital zoom either. So the only zoom is the walk closer, no zoom at all in it. Which
So-
again,
Ron, the Skydio 2 had zoom on it. It literally on the controller said this is well, right over here was the zoom paddle. You know what the zoom paddle did? The zoom paddle pushed the drone forward so it would get closer to whatever just what you're talking about.
That's
It wasn't
actually
really
the Nano,
zoom
yeah.
at all. Yeah.
Well, at least that could fly closer. With the Nano, you got to walk closer. But but again, it's intended to be a POV camera, so you're not zooming in on POV, point of view, anyways. But but I mean, the Nano's so good, it goes beyond a point of view camera. You could use it. You could use it as your only action camera. I mean, it's good, just a good all rounder. Mike, you've already had some good experiences with it, right?
Yep.
Hey, Joe Photo Leo, $100, man, if you want it, $100.
Oh yeah.
Joe slaps those on, and he's talking about the center. The camera is not off center, so it's good for the FPV.
Huh.
Right.
All right.
That makes sense.
Let's get rid of that Pocket story. Let's go on to another one. Get rid of that Pocket and go into
Yeah,
the
we
next
want to
story.
talk about drones.
I think the next story is the one Mike talked to me about today. He sent me a couple links here. Let's see here. Let me get down here. Let me find this the kind of the link here and get us up on the big screen here. Here we go. Here it is. You can kind of see it there. The DJI Lito is back in the rumor mill. It kind of disappeared for a while. Some people even said it wasn't even a drone. It was a gimbal or something. But here it's back according to DroneXL. And let me kind of, do I have any notes here, whatever I can read here?
Okay, you go, Alex. You go, buddy.
From DroneXL, this is a talk about the Lito. It is the least shocking aviation news of the year. No, I got the wrong one here. Hold on.
That's the
DroneXL. I don't have anything. It's just back in news, but let me kind of read some of what this says in the Drone DJ article here. He said DJI usually introduces new drones with glossy trailers, blah blah blah. Let me get down to something. Instead, it appeared quietly in the FCC documents, which we know already. The note slipped under the door. It simply reads approved. Yeah, and here's the picture of the one leg that we saw months ago. Also, let me get to the new stuff here. There's a lot of this is all. Here's the FC approvals here.
You want to know what the difference is between the X1 and the just the Lito?
Well, here we go. It's right here.
Okay.
Two devices appear in FCC filings. The Lito 1 with one FCC number approved December 11th, and the Lito 1 X1 here's the FCC number approved on November 27th. The two IDs are always means two different physical products, not a type or marketing placeholder. Both devices list the band correctly across 2.4, 5.2, 5.8, low energy. Then there's a heavyweight term, software-defined radio. Let me get down to the good stuff here. Growing number of Asian websites are now listing Lito 1. The X1 is two distinct drones, not accessories, not controllers, not ecosystems. He's holding back on all the good news here. The rumored features lists claim 360-degree optical sensing using fisheye optics, LiDAR sensors, roughly 10-meter range, infrared altitude sensing, wind resistance up to level 5, front-facing displays, LED indicators, SDR-based anti-interference systems. There are whispers of autonomous modes, gesture control, voice commands, app-based flying, which sounds impressive and slightly terrifying in equal measure. I don't want to read this whole thing. You can, the links here if anybody wants to read it verbatim down here.
I also read OcuSync 5. OcuSync 5 too.
So what it is, it's my theory is it's a replacement for the Mini 4K. I think you'll see probably there'll be a standard version and a deluxe version, the Lito and the X1. And I suspect, I'll bet you we see a form factor very similar to the Sky Rover S1.
That's what I was. Yeah,
Marcus, what I read was you're right. It's the X1. No, the one is for the Mini 4K replacement, but it said the Plus, I mean the one is actually a replacement for the Mini 5 Pro. Is what what I read on the article today.
Well, that'd be something, wouldn't it? Yeah.
And they'll have OcuSync 5 transmission.
Yeah.
Like 23 miles or something like that.
Yeah, that would be something.
Yep.
So they're going to.
And they also said that they're expected to be March to April. They'll be out this year.
Okay. So I'll tell you what I think is making a lot of sense about what you're saying, Mike, is that they could be trying to brand their mini drones. In other words, Mavic is a brand, Air is a brand, and maybe they want a brand name for their mini drones. They're calling them Lito.
Right, and not use the word
and
mini.
Here you're talking about
right.
a 30-minute flight time, a larger plus battery, pushing closer to 50 minutes, and internal memory from 22 gigabytes in Lito 1 and 42 gigabytes of internal on the X1 alongside
and they already got FCC approval, so that means we could buy them. Hey,
exactly.
There's the approvals right there. And if I keep saying this every week, Marcus, and if the darn Uyghur people would go away and they would stop stopping our packages at the border, we could buy them directly from DJI.
Well, it's not the Uyghur people; it's our own government, Ron. That's stopping that.
Well, I call them.
Yeah.
They're the only people. They're the only people really in the whole country that know what the Uyghurs are. So I'm calling, as I call them, Uyghurs. You walk down the streets of Idaho someplace. Ask the average guy in the street about the Uyghurs.
Yeah, they would have no idea. It's just an excuse for our government to.
I bet you nobody in heaven knows who the Uyghurs are, Johnny.
Absolutely not.
And same way with Mike, probably nobody in Fort Worth knows who the Uyghurs are.
No, I can't even pronounce it.
Not even Billy Bob knows who.
That's right.
Yeah, no, not even what's his wife's name?
Angela. Yeah.
Not even Angela. Angela. So this is kind of good news, right, Marcus? I mean, I know you're a big fan of these. What do I call them? Like kind of step down drones. They kind of more affordable versions of more expensive DJI drones. They maybe don't have all the bells and whistles, but they're much more affordable for beginners, budget flyers, and things like that. But they do offer a lot of value, though, for the money, right, Marcus?
That's kind of my deal about it. It just allows a lot more people to get into the hobby and do it in a casual way, not having to spend, $1,000 or something. They can spend $300 and have, probably 90% of the experience that we get with more expensive drones.
Yeah. And
hey, 2 new drones, but then the people who buy them and like them can still go back and get some Air 3 and Air 3S. And so, they can still move up,
Yeah.
And they're FCC approved.
Yeah. I hope they, like Mike said, I hope they come in the March, April period or whatever. And I know Johnny down the south, he could take them now, but Mike too. But us people in the colder climates, we don't really need them now, anyways. Too cold to walk outside. But come in March, April period, that'd be a good time for them. And I guess, but the only problem is there, Mike, what they may come too much on top of the DJI. What do you call it? The 3D Insta3. What is 3D of Insta360 drone? Yeah, they may come too much on top of that release, right?
Johnny will buy every one of them.
I think it's 2 different drones. I mean, that's if they're trying to hit that new market there, or like Marcus said, kind of rebranding. 2 different drones. About a 360. It's probably not a good first time drone purchase, I would say. maybe.
Right.
I don't know.
We talked
I
about if
agree
you're
with
going to
you.
buy that $500 kit, you got to have all the gear already. You got to
Right,
have all
right.
the goggles, motion
Exactly.
controllers, FPV controllers, regular controllers. You need to have thousands of dollars of gear already bought. You know.
Yeah.
So Ron, do you think that 360 is it going to be a sub 250 drone? I'm reading a lot of rumors that they're saying it'll be sub 250.
That's all the rumors point to sub 250 now. And I mean, if they did not come in at a sub 250, that would put them at a disadvantage to the competing product, the anti-gravity A1 drone, which is a 250-gram drone. And I think with this drone, I think people would take it's probably going to have less battery life than it would if it was bigger. I think that's the biggest sacrifice you'll make in battery life. And I think people would trade 10 minutes of battery life off to keep it under 250 grams.
Ron, would they put remote ID on it? That would allow Part 107 flyers not to have to worry about.
Glad you brought that because that's kind of the next story here. I'm going to say no because they probably don't do it, but nobody takes, who do you take a professional 360 video? When's the last person you got hired to take? That's not really a thing. Nobody's doing real estate work or any type of inspection work with 360 video. It's more of 360 video is more of a hobbyist tool at this point. My take, whatever.
And plus, they haven't got the remote ID in any of the mini drones anywhere that are under 250.
They never put it on by default.
Right.
It's available, and I know it was available at Mini 4, Mini 5. It was
Mini 3, Mini 3,
right. but it's not on by default.
Exactly.
Yeah, the Mini 2 was the last one that didn't have
Based
it.
on the battery you put in, right?
Yeah, and of course every Mini 5 has it because they knew it was over.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But it's still people still debate to this day whether it's owned by default or not. The Mini 5. I don't know.
I believe it is, Ron.
You'll have as many people say it's not as if you do a thing, Mark, as a poll, you'll have as many people say yay as nay on that subject.
Well, I'll pull out my little deal because I never turned it on mine. And
but it doesn't matter. I did that video where I showed, but other people said, well, theirs did not. So
Yeah, well, they're wrong, Ron.
Yeah, the Mini 5 has absolutely has remote ID.
Yeah, ask Mike; he'll tell you.
It does. I believe it is.
Hey, the Mini 4Ks are $239 on Amazon.
The Spectre Mini is under 200 now, Johnny.
Yeah, that's a good. You like that drone? Yeah. Hey,
that's the same as the Mini 4.
Same thing. Yeah, you got to fly with your phone. So yeah.
Okay, we're moving on to story number 4 on the list here. The Neo 2 Plus battery. Now, this is sent in by Richard. Is Richard out in chat tonight? Richard sent me this.
I haven't seen Richard.
Yeah, no, he's out there, I think.
Okay.
He purchased this. This is this isn't officially a DJI battery. What they do is they take a DJI battery and modify it to put the extra, components on to give it more oomph. Here is they're saying 25 minutes and it's had. Richard purchased this battery from AliExpress here. Now, I'm not going to show the guy's video, but the link's in the description here. Richard sent me this video too. A nice gentleman did a battery test between this Plus battery and the battery that he got with his Neo 2 and indoor hover flight. He got 12 minutes with the battery, official battery. He got 18 minutes with his Plus battery. So, and I don't know what I know I've you see different prices, but I've looked at a regular Neo battery and they seem to be almost as much as this. I've seen the Neo 2 battery go for $99.99. So this Plus battery doesn't seem to be much more expensive than the normal battery.
So Mike, let me ask you, Mike, would you put a non factory battery in one of your DJI drones?
Or a modified factory battery is the correct.
I tried that one time with a Phantom 4 and I turned around and sold them immediately.
Yeah.
I'll never do that. No.
That would be my concern as well. Yeah.
Now, this is it's modified because I don't know. It's still a third party though. It's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
And I'll be hesitant to do that. But
a lot of engineering goes into this stuff. When you think
anymore, so
My as an architect, Mike, you know that when you're designing a building, you had to look at it holistically, right? I mean, you can't just change one piece and whatever. And obviously, engineers do the same thing. They're looking at how that affects every other system within that product. Anyway, I would be nervous about it.
I would be, Marcus. I've always looked at buying OEM on everything. I mean, back when I used to buy tires for my trucks and cars. I worked at a hotel for many years when I was a college guy, and I got them to buy tires for the vans. But I would always take them to like a individual tire shop than I would a third party. Or that's why I don't buy tires not from Sam's or whatever. I'll go to a dealership.
Right. Right. I agree.
I just don't buy third party items.
Yeah.
Johnny, what do you make of all this?
Well, I wouldn't. I'm like Marcus. I wouldn't really want to right now. I'm not saying at some point we may have to. And DJI batteries are probably made by another company for them. But I mean, there's really, personally, I see no need to buy a third party battery right now at this time. But in the future we may have to. But I don't think I would chance it. But some people have. So.
I'm the same way with the props. I don't buy third-party props.
How many? I mean, well, my friend Jackie had some Master Air Screw props, and they exploded on it. I mean, they may be fine. I don't know. What I do know is the engineers at DJI, when they're engineering that drone and tuning the ESCs and everything they do, they tune them for their design and their prop. Why would I put some other stuff on there?
I had some Master Air props. Actually, I did. I met Kelly Shores one time for a meetup, and he had just been given Master Air props for the Phantom 4. We put him on there. Chris Hope was down there. I couldn't get him off. Chris Hope, it took 15 minutes, rubber band wrenches, to get them off that machine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
When I got done, I said, Kelly, you want these? He said, you do better than that. I said, no way. And that was Master Air props,
Yeah. So Richard is saying he got 46% more time with the Neo 2 Plus, and I don't doubt it. That goes in line with what that other test said. So if it's 12 minutes for the regular battery and 18 minutes for the Plus, that's 50% more, battery time. So,
well, I think let's give this a little, kind of texture here. Of course, the Neo 2, a lot of us see as a selfie drone, and probably 12 minutes is more than selfie 1. But Richard, he lives in Buffalo, so he's trapped in the worst winter weather of any of us. So I think he actually flies the drone inside. I think the controller. So he's not flying it as an attendant. He's not flying as a selfie drone or follow me drone. He's just flying it like a small, a small flight drone. So I guess those minutes are important. Hey, welcome in, Coach Moore.
Hey, DeMarco.
DeMarco.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good to see you here tonight. Yeah. How the kids looking tonight, DeMarco?
Rusty. They didn't, we actually had that storm last week, so they didn't play a game on Saturdays. We only had one in practice, so they're all sort of getting back at it. So they're 12-year-old kids, so they're not listening to you. And we had to slowly make them run to get them to focus.
Right.
I don't want to play for DeMarco. It makes you run.
Anyway. Sorry.
Well, to catch up, we were just talking about Richard sent a thing in about we got this third-party battery for the Neo 2. It's basically a modified DJI battery that adds an extra, like 6 minutes in the test or 40, whatever. It adds more time to the flight because a lot of people feel that the 12-minute flight time you get out of the Neo 2 is too short. So Richard bought this battery, and I have a link down to a gentleman that did a nice indoor hover test where he got 18 minutes with the Plus battery versus 12 with the regular. So, but we talked about, a lot of us are kind of leery about putting a third-party battery in our drones.
Yeah. I was listening when I was coming in. I would listen to it. I've never bought a third-party battery. I've bought props. The Master Air Screw.
Master Air Screws.
I bought those and never had a problem, but I never had a problem with them.
Mm-hmm.
But a third-party battery, I'm almost. I'll spend the extra money though and get the real stuff while we can anyway.
Shout out, Dr. B just joined us. I just want to give him a shout out.
Hey, how you doing? Would you be willing to take a chance for? I mean, of course, the Master Air, because I guess they say they fly better. But this year, would you be willing to take a chance to actually get more flight time, or that wouldn't really interest you?
What's the price difference?
$49, $50 for the regular battery, and this one's $85.
Yeah, I mean 50. And where was that link for the $50 or whatever?
Well, DroneOki posted it, Ron. I don't.
I'll put it this way: I don't see that I don't see $50 for them on Amazon. I'm not saying that's not true. I just don't see it on Amazon. So I'll have to get DroneOki's link. I wouldn't mind extra battery. But anyhow, the point here was that. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say in a pre-banned DJI, I would say no, but I think sooner or later, like we're all gonna have to cross that bridge sooner or later and buy something like that. So I would say yes. For now.
If it came down to that, I would. Yeah, if it came down to that, but until it does,
no fine or all, use a third party. Yeah, it's a little bit different situation. Yeah. Thanks, DroneOki. He posted, I think, the link there. Thank you, DroneOki. So anyhow, this brings us to a broader conversation, though. Since we're on this with Rich, because Richard had several emails back and forth with DJI support, and he would like to see them enable remote ID on a Neo 2, so it could be a Category 1 drone and fly over people without adding a module. It's so deep conversation, and basically with a whole bunch of emails back and forth with DJI, they finally admitted that the drone did not have the capabilities of turning on remote ID with a firmware update, because it did not have the hardware to do it. At least that's what they told him in the latest round of emails. So just to kind of clarify that, because we were talking about remote ID in sub 250 drones, and as far as we know, Johnny, the Ivatas have never had the remote ID. Well, no, they do have remote. Well, because
they do.
Anyhow,
they do,
yeah. But none of the Neos are Flip. None of the I'm going to call them even sub mini drones have had remote ID.
I think the Flip.
Oh, it does.
I believe it does. But don't.
It does. Oh.
I'll have to check. I thought.
Well, we got Josh out in the chat here. Josh is the biggest Flip lover there is. Josh, does the Flip have remote ID?
I think the Flip does have it. Yeah.
I'm going to do a quick search here.
Thanks,
I'm going to do a quick search.
Oh, no, he said it does not have it. That's what Josh says.
Ooh.
But I'm like, Marcus, I would have thought that drone had it, but maybe not.
So going, I said none of the I'm going to call them, they're sub mini drones. They don't have it, so it makes sense that the Neo 2 doesn't. Only the Mini 3, 4, and 5 have the remote ID, and on the Mini 3 and 4. It only was there if you turned it on by putting a plus size battery in it.
Oh,
right.
So before I move on from the topic, I've got Marcus do his Google search.
Yeah. It says it's thinking about it. According to Gemini, Google's fantastic AI bot, it does not have built-in remote ID. So,
well, that must be right, because did you see Apple's even going to purchase Google's AI to run their AI now?
Well, it better be better than their current one. Anyway, I'm not impressed with Apple's current AI.
Well, before you know it, it'll be Gemini or whatever, Google AI under the hood. So we'll see if you're happier. Okay,
I've had the same thing with. Go ahead.
Go. I said go ahead, Mike, because I'm going to get off this topic here. Go ahead, finish up.
I think he's locked up.
I was going to say I don't necessarily trust the Google's AI either, because, as an example, I'll check if a county parks allow drones, and it says it does not. Yet the county site says it does. So
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm with you. I've on all of them. That's the thing. This big deal about AI. I see mistakes all the time. Like often I will ask, say I'm doing a drone comparison between two drones making a video. So I will ask AI to list me the specifications and features. And there's things that it'll come up, and I know it's wrong. I mean, because I have the knowledge that I know it's wrong. So I wouldn't be. Don't put too much trust in AI just yet.
Got that right.
Okay, new story here. The DJI Mavic 4 Pro got new firmware, and let me kind of read some of the highlights. I think I have them over here. DJI just rolled out firmware V01.00.0500 for the Mavic 4 Pro. It's the flagship folding drone, and while it does not add fireworks or buzzwords, it quietly tightens the screws on flight control, low battery behavior, and a handful of small annoyances. In other words, DJI polished the piano and expects you to play the notes now. So I did this update last week, but of course I was still iced in, so I haven't got to fly yet, but I did get it done. And I don't know if they're doing that. Details here.
You didn't.
Mark, did you get your update done?
I'm doing it right now, Ron.
I'll go to Mike then. Mike, did you get your update done for the Mavic 4?
I have not updated it. No, I have not.
Okay.
How about you, Johnny?
I have not updated mine.
Mine
I don't have it. Yeah.
Mine either.
It says low battery return to home gets smarter. Pilots stay hopeful. The update always finds low battery return to home behavior that matters more than people admit. Many pilots love to push range, fight wind on the way back, and finish a shot with the battery gasping for meaning. DJI now makes better decisions near the end of the flight, reducing pack.
Now that's a freaking drone.
And I'm going to do a promo in the middle of the show. Almost all of these stories came from Drone DJ tonight. So thanks, Drone DJ. You came up with all the stories and links, all linked back to your site here. So we're paying it forward here. They talk about camera tricks here. Beyond fine-tuning, DJI slipped in several camera features upgrades that pilots will immediately take credit for. You can now switch between wide 2x and 6.5x cameras while recording video. Yes, it starts a new file. No, that does not make it a mistake. Portrait mode gets cleaner, vertical options including lossless and crop choices, perfect for social feeds that reward framing over dignity. They're trying to get the zingers in.
Man, that must have been a terrible drone before this update. Wow.
Yeah. Well, I actually already did. It already did the moving between the cameras before, but maybe did a little bit different. So
Johnny, it's real.
Does exactly what it should. It makes the DJI Mavic 4 Pro smoother, smarter, and harder to blame. If your footage suddenly looks better, great. If it still looks like a caffeinated squirrel held the control of the drone has officially done its part. So there you go. So that is the firmware update in a nutshell. Marcus will have it completed before the show's done, and he will go for a test flight before the show's over also.
Yeah, we'll fly it right here. Yeah.
There you go.
Just open your window out and buzz the neighborhood.
Yeah, there you go.
Not a bad idea.
So anyhow,
Johnny, you don't need one of these. Johnny, you don't have the skill level for a Mavic 4.
That's true. I agree. I agree.
Well,
hey, I was going to give you $500 before that update, but now I had to give you like $750.
But you know what, Marcus? I bet you if Johnny had the drone, his update would be done already.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
I should have. You're right. I'm definitely tardy on that.
Well, that's Marcus. I thought we made a deal on the Mavic 4, but then I got this in the mail.
Yeah. You
must have misunderstood me.
You misunderstood, yeah.
Well, hey, Johnny, Marcus heard you say you wanted the Pro, so he did send you the Pro.
Yeah, I hear you.
Update available. Optimized flight control experience. Optimized low battery return to home. Fixed some known issues. Update.
Ooh. Well,
hey, Ron, I got another birthday. It's Donald Doss's Fisheye's birthday today, so yeah.
Fisheye, Donald, happy birthday! Thank you.
Yeah, Don's birthday today, so
anyhow, we can't get any comments on the update since I'm the only one that did it and I haven't flown it. So Marcus is doing now. Mike, you're going to get it done. Are you taking that drone to Disney World with you? You leaving all your drones home for Disney World?
No, I'm not taking any drones to Disney World.
I mean, you may get off property or something.
Yeah, it's a no fly. Yeah, it's a no fly zone. And even in Orlando,
Marcus, how far off the property do you need to be?
You can look at it on the sectional chart, Ron. It covers a big area. However, even in Orlando, if you're staying in Orlando, they have a city ordinance that you have to buy a permit.
Oh, wow.
To launch inside the city. Yeah.
Yeah.
Disney. Gotta love
Marcus,
Disney.
be careful. You're talking to Mike. You're saying it's big over there. Remember, to a guy that lives in Texas, Disney World is probably not that big, right, Mike? That's just a little thumbnail in Texas.
Exactly.
Hey, Ron, this Mavic 4 battery is about as big as like 3 Neos combined.
Heavy.
There you go.
Yeah,
you wouldn't need to buy a plus battery for the Yeah, that's the whole point. I understand what Richard's trying to do, fly inside in the winter, but seriously, I hate to go back to previous conversation, but if you don't think the Neo's 12 minutes of flight time is enough for you, well then just buy the Mini Pro, right?
Exactly.
Buy the drone whose battery life fits what you need. Don't buy a 12-minute drone when you want 30 minutes of flight time. Just a pro tip, right, Marcus?
That is a pro tip, absolutely.
If you need to fly for 50 minutes, buy the Mavic 4.
Well, so I took the Neo out to the Neo 2 out to the Snake River Canyon, and I was definitely range bound by the battery, not the signal from the drone. I would go out as far as the drone would go until it got to low battery return, and I went out a long ways. I went out almost 2 kilometers. So, that's a long ways. Now, full throttle, it really total flight time. I was maybe in the air for 9 minutes, something like that, because it was full throttle the whole time. So, but anyway.
Yeah, basically, the drone could do what you want to do, but that you were pushing the drone beyond what it was intended to do. It was on your email, whatever. Yeah.
How much battery life left when you came back, Marcus?
Oh, 15%, maybe something like that. Yeah.
He came home on fumes.
Downwind when he took off.
Okay, he came home on fumes.
Mike, I want to answer Mike's question. I was lucky that day, Mike. There was not much wind at all, so that's kind of a tough one.
Okay, I'm going to go to the next story here. I'm going to set DeMarco up for. I'm actually going to go to another story first here. Okay, let's go to this story first here before we set DeMarco up here. Let's see here. The sale is still on. With the anti-gravity drone. They have a 15% off winter sale. They got this one kit here where you get all the stuff for only $16.09 on Amazon, and these same prices are available over at Anti-Gravity's website. But the thing is, they don't have, supposedly their return policy is not good over there, so maybe you want to just get it off Amazon in case you want to send that puppy back. But it does take it down from almost $2,000, so you're down at a little about $1,600 now. So, and I do have I think I have an affiliate, a DroneNation affiliate link in there. So anybody like to click the DroneNation affiliate link, you could help the channel. I'll get us a couple shekels over there on what do you call it, Amazon affiliate dollars here. But beyond that, I'm not recommending the drone or not. One way or the other. I've seen the drone fly by Ken Heron and Drone Rob, but I haven't flown myself. I can't.
And Ron, Costco has an even lower price. Costco has a $13.69 price of that
same package.
Yeah, that's a single.
I think it's only 2 batteries.
Single battery combo.
Yeah,
only 2 batteries. Hey, Ron, I'm going to put Bill Ronane's comment up here. So he's saying that in talking about Orlando, $50 or $20 a flight, $150 a year. Now, restricted areas. So I'm curious what that means, Bill. So it's not the whole city, but is that probably like city parks or something? I'm curious.
So it kind of sounds like it's pay to play around there, right, Marcus?
Yeah.
It's Disney owns Orlando. Yeah, that's why.
No, because this is outside of Disney. But I think there's a lot of other things other than Disney in Orlando, and I suspect that's probably what that's about.
True.
And Disney, like if you look at the way that the TFR is, and by the way, it is a TFR, even though it's for 20 years or whatever the length of it is. There are actually parts of Disney property that aren't within the TFR. So anyway, it's worth looking at. Take a look at the sectional chart.
Yeah.
Back to the anti-gravity. I'm going to promote DD Fellows. I don't know if he's here with us today. He has purchased this drone. He's flying the heck out of it. He's got a whole bunch of videos up on his YouTube channel. He loves the drone. So if you want to see it in action or whatever, see somebody flying it, just go over and check out DD Fellows. Am I saying that right, Marcus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a really nice anti-gravity video he just put up. It's pretty nice.
Yeah. So check out his stuff there. Because again, I said this last week, I'll say it again. The big channels all got this drone back when it came out. Big influence. They put their videos up, but they're crickets. They put this initial video or second video and they never did another thing with it, So that's the only problem with the big channels. They don't go back and look at anything again. I mean, I'm not saying like Air Photography is real good at going back and making 6 months of views, but a lot of people get a drone like this and they never revisit it again, So, but anyways, I'm going to take that down. I'm getting the same amount over the anti-gravity drones I did last week.
I'm going to put up a couple more comments here, Ron. Right. So Bill is telling us a little more about Orlando and so 500 feet of parks and so forth, and then gatherings with over 1,000 people, etc. So that makes sense. I mean, obviously you can't fly over people anyway, but it's kind of interesting. Thank you, Bill, for that. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Bill. So in other words, if you're going to fly anywhere around that area, you got to really know your rules, Marcus.
Yeah.
You got to do your homework.
Got to do your homework, and Bill did.
And don't let I do your homework for you. Huh?
Yeah. Hey, I hear a drone restarting here. When that thing rotates a gimbal, it doesn't mess around. It's like
probably rocks the table a little bit. Yeah. Let's go on to another big drone related story here. Probably the big drone story of the week here. We of course we got the big game coming up Sunday here, and DeMarco is going to make the pick here in a few minutes here. But the drone ban expands all the way to San Francisco, and the game is not actually in San Francisco; it's in the town around there, Santa Clara. But what is surprising is that the FAA decided to stretch this drone ban like warm mozzarella all the way to San Francisco, roughly 45 miles away, slapping temporary no drone zones over landmarks like the Ferry Building, the Moscone Center, Grace Cathedral, and even the Palace of Fine Arts. Now your drone is now banned from flying over Cathedral because of football. According to local reporting, FAA announced Friday morning the drones will be grounded at several San Francisco locations from Tuesday through Saturday, leading up to the game on the 8th. This is not a citywide ban, so pilots can still fly legally in many parts of the city. But if you were hoping to grab cinematic skyline shots near major landmarks next week, congratulations, you are a criminal in waiting. No drone zone. So back to the panel here. I'll go to Mr. Johnny first. Do you think the 45 miles is a bit excessive for the?
I think it's way excessive. But I would say, be honest with you. You know what? 45 this year might be 60 next year. And I know New Orleans had a Super Bowl last year, and Captain Joe was in the no-fly zone where he was at, and I could fly here. But I mean, I don't know. 45 miles that's.
There is just so much anti-drone sentiment in this country. It's just, God, it gets depressing. It seems like every state is trying to pass some new restriction on when and where you can fly. And then things like this, like you said, it's just absurd for it to be that big. I understand they don't want people flying over crowds and so forth.
Well, Marcus, we're thinking of drones. This is, I mean, the no-fly is planes and everything. I mean, it's
that's true. Good point.
I mean, we always think of it on the drone side, but I mean, I know 45 miles can be covered, in a plane or helicopter pretty quick, but it's still that's a long way, from that venue.
Yeah.
Mike, what do you think of these restrictions? A bit excessive, or are you good with them?
I think it's ridiculous. 45 miles. Again, it's just trying to have control. That's all it is.
I mean, and like New Orleans at Super Bowl, it was in a Superdome, so it's a covered stadium. I mean, I'm not saying you would want drones all over, flying over people in what they call Championship Square and all, but I don't know. It's kind of excessive. It is excessive.
What I see. Oh, go ahead, DeMarco.
DeMarco, what are your thoughts on this excessive restrictions?
45 miles is crazy. The scary thing about it is we all know this now, but there will be a kid who doesn't know, who's not flying a DJI drone, or he's just flying, something he gets from Walmart, who lives in there, who puts his drone up, and next they're knocking at his door, because we've all heard stories like that in the past of something like that happening too.
Let me flesh that out a little bit.
I think at every Super Bowl the last couple of years, a whole bunch of people all get caught for the flying drones, and like you said, I think a lot of them just don't know.
Let me flesh that out for you, DeMarco. So somebody goes into Best Buy, and Best Buy sells a bunch of Snaptane drones now, right? That's one of their big lines. So they buy a Snaptane drone. They go down to Best Buy. They buy a Snaptane drone. Is there anything that tells them that they need any kind of training, any kind of license, any kind of anything? You would buy it just like you bought, a new
RC car. RC car.
Or an RC car, and exactly. RC car is a better example. And you would think you were okay, and they don't know what they don't know, and that's why some of that stuff happens. And I'm not for more regulation, but if there was more regulation, it needs to be around education, not everything else.
Yeah, they should institute that trust test, and every drone sold in the U.S. should activate that some kind of way. I mean, and they could do it.
It'd be easy, Johnny. You're absolutely right. As you know, Johnny, they can do whatever they want with these apps.
It can be done with a QR code or something. That's only in the U.S.
App. Hey, you're going to go to the FAA drone zone. You're going to take the trust test before you can activate this product. It would be that easy, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And again, when it comes to these different areas, for an example, nothing's consistent. I was chatting with Lance. I know the Seattle Space Needle. He said it's in G airspace, 535 feet tall, 600. Downtown San Antonio, 45 minutes from me. It's G airspace. I can fly over the Alamo legally. Any height.
Really?
I can fly over the Tower of the Americas is in downtown South End, 735 feet. I can fly 1,100 feet.
You can't fly over the Alamo. It's probably a national park or national monument?
No, it's not. It's not a national park.
The stadium you're talking about, right?
It's not a state park. It is
no,
not.
You're talking about the Alamo, the original Alamo.
Okay.
The original Alamo is not a state park. It's not a national park.
So it's privately
it's
owned?
only that big.
G airspace. Now, they don't want you to fly over it. Okay, they tell you can't, but legally you can.
I'll be darned.
It's in G airspace.
Yeah.
So
there's no.
Mike, help me out here. It's privately owned?
It is owned. Well, it used to be owned by the Daughters of the Texas Republic, but now it's a third party.
Oh, that's cool.
Company, another organization owns it now.
Yeah. Okay.
Marcus, have you ever seen Alamo?
I've heard
the Tower of the Americas, Marcus.
It's very, very small.
Fly overhead at 1,100 feet.
Yeah.
As a 107 pilot.
Yeah.
Just amazes me that you can do that, downtown.
Yeah. So what the point you're making, Mike, is that some of these things just don't add up. They don't make sense. They're worried about this, but not that. And that's odd.
Well, the San Jacinto Monument in where the Texas Revolution ended in San Jacinto, in just east of Houston there. You can legally fly over it. Now, they don't want you to. They'll come tell you, we don't want you doing that. But you can fly over it as well, legal.
Right.
It's a Texas monument,
So, Mike, I'm telling you, I'm going to come to Texas one of these days. And when they find a home for the battleship, Texas, we're going to go fly that battleship.
They do have it. It is. Now, they do have a port in Galveston Port now. It's going to be in Galveston.
And anybody that doesn't know the significance of the USS Texas, It is the last of the dreadnoughts, the World War I era battleships.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. Yep.
Mike, they
got a berth in the port of Galveston.
Battleship Nation right here. But no, it'd be cool to fly a drone over.
Mike,
Exactly.
the only danger of flying a drone over the Alamo, Davy Crockett may shoot it down.
I wouldn't necessarily do that. Okay, but I know legally you can do it.
But okay, you just made another great point, Mike. So it is up to us as pilots to use common sense. Just because it's legal doesn't mean that you should, right?
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Or you know, my friend Bob. You know, Bob. He flew over the Parthenon. They told him it was
but the
legal.
cab driver told him it was okay.
The cabin told him it was able to fly over when they were over in Greece.
Yeah, that was cool, wasn't it? That was a great video.
Yeah.
Hey, look, but Uncle
Ron, there's
Bill,
one other thing you didn't mention. Another thing you didn't mention about. I don't know if you saw this or not, but there's going to be another Osmo 360 camera coming out. It's been approved by FCC back in December the 9th.
Okay.
I don't know
What
about it.
It has some new features.
It has some advancements of the 360. Yeah, and that's a brand new camera already. You know,
Just came out in August or whatever, right?
That's coming out. That's
it's called New Camera. What was it? Newcamera.com? Let's see.
Too
The
quick.
newcamera.com.
Mike, you missed a joke down below. Uncle Bill, he doesn't remember the Alamo.
Doesn't remember. You can remember the Alamo.
If you ever been to the Alamo, you know what everything says. Remember the Alamo, right?
Exactly. That's That's Bill. Consider Bill, but just consider him grain of thought.
That's because Bill had too much peanut butter whiskey. That's what it was.
Exactly.
So I hope everybody has common sense at the Super Bowl this year, and we don't have any misbehaving drones flying around during.
Pretty soon. Next year it'll be the whole state of whatever state it's in. Next year it might just TFR the whole state.
Yeah, the whole state.
Okay. Yeah. So. Okay. Well, while we're on the game here, let's move on to DeMarco's fearless Super Bowl prediction. Let me set him up here. We have the Seattle Seahawks, Bill Thomas's Seattle Seahawks with a record of 14-3 versus the New England Patriots with also a record of 14-3. That's some good looking records there. The Seahawks are giving 4.5 points in this game, and the total points for the over/under is 45.5 points. So. Yeah, who would have thought the New England Patriots, who won 3 games last year, would be in the Super Bowl this year? So, shout out to them. Really, they beat the Broncos in the championship game, and the Seahawks defeated the Rams in the game. Now, DeMarco, you've had a week or whatever to chew this over a little bit. Have you come up with any thoughts on this one?
Very little.
I know who you picking.
The Sea Chickens, Marcus, you called them, or
Sea Chickens? Yeah. Anybody? I used to live in Seattle. We always called them the Sea Chickens.
Okay. I dated a girl out there, and she's a huge fan. So I'm picking her team tonight. Angela, it's for you. I made that name up, but yeah, I'm going for the. Why not? Yeah.
So,
how about you, Ron? What do you think?
She's in a chat.
Well, I also dated a girl back in the day from Seattle. So it wasn't the same girl. It wasn't the same girl.
Well, yeah, maybe.
We'll have to trade phone numbers after the show.
Ron, maybe you dated her mother. You dated her mother, Ron.
Yeah. Hey, I'm going with Seahawks. Going Seahawks. Johnny, what's your
Seahawks.
Mike?
Seahawks all the way.
Hey, Marcus, did you say you're going for the Sea Chickens, or?
Yeah, I mean, not that I have any knowledge about any of it, but of course, having lived in Seattle, and I used to go to a game once in a while, I'm going to say the Sea Chickens.
So that's the official DroneNation pick tonight. Across the board, we're going with the Seattle Seahawks, and I don't know what Super Bowl number this is. And it's of course we already said it's in Northern California. It's in Santa Clara, California, which is suburban. Well, it's 45. We know it's already 45 miles from San Francisco as far as the
Santa Clara. It's just south of San Francisco.
45 miles according to that no-fly zone. So. So we're going to turn it over. DeMarco has a little bit of a announcement he wants to say tonight.
Yes. I still can't believe it though, but
big screen.
Last week we had this huge storm here though, so the kids were home from school from Monday to Thursday. It was nuts. And I believe it was Tuesday or Wednesday, a package came. And I didn't get the door. The kids got the door. When the package sat there for a couple hours. Well, finally, I came and I unpacked the package, and it was for me. I had no idea what it was. And to my surprise, when I opened up the package, it was
the Mini 5 Pro. Wow.
I had no intention of buying one of these. It's been out for a while now, though, and I wasn't getting one. Not that I didn't want it though, but as the kids get older, the kids need things and braces and just stuff though. So my own funds have gone to get their stuff. I called up Marcus, thinking that he had sent it to me. He didn't know. I don't know, Marcus. So really,
no, wasn't me.
I still don't know who sent this drone. So whoever sent it, thank you very much. From the bottom of my heart, the family's heart, just a wonderful thing that you did. You didn't have to do this, but I will appreciate this for a long time. Thank you. And
that's pretty cool, Mark.
That's great.
That's
great. Whoever said that, good. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to put it in a little bit of context too. DeMarco called me that day. And again, I guess he might have thought it was me, whatever, hell, I'm not that generous. I love you, DeMarco, but not that much. But what I'm going to say is DeMarco was over the moon excited about it. And when he was talking to me, he was so choked up he could barely talk. He was very touched.
Yes. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you. Appreciate it. And the note that was sent with it too. I'm not going to share the note though, but it really, really touched me.
Yeah.
It really did.
There are good people in this
world. What I did to make someone do this though, but I will treat this drone like gold, like I do my the drones that I have forward to. And this is, it was really, really touching.
Congratulations,
wherever you are.
Wow.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it.
DeMarco, you're a big part of the community, and you touch a lot of people, and people. It's just it's in somebody's heart to reward all you do in the community.
Hey, thank you, Ron. And I talked to Marcus last week. Since this all started, what has changed for me is the kids have gotten older and they need so much more of my time. Flying drones is still a wonderful hobby. Having the show on Monday nights is still great. Just now sharing more. My time is shared more with them and coaching and just crazy stuff that I'm doing though. But I still love flying. I still love the drone. I'm sure I love to death. But whoever sent this, thank you. I mean, this is I don't know what to say.
And DeMarco, when you actually fly, you're going to even thank him more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Bill Grace.
That's a nice drone. That's a great drone.
Thank you.
Bill Grace says it all right there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There are.
Fantastic, Marcus. And DeMarco.
Thank you.
Good deal.
And then John Coopy.
Coopy did it? Oh.
Ooh, it could have been Coopy.
Coopy did it. Bet you it was Coopy.
Oh man.
No, that's
Hey,
that's
DeMarco,
a
hey,
great
this
story.
community is special, and yeah, it is a special community, and we found it out, through people's passing. I mean, look what Warren, he touched the community. We never really met him, but so I think everybody, hey, we love you, brother.
Thank you. It's like I said, I love flying and doing all that. These kids are just, it's always something.
Well, that's your priority. I mean, yeah,
Yes,
they're your kids, man. Yeah.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Enjoy them while you can, DeMarco.
Yes.
Very much.
Yes. I fly when I can, though. But I'm jealous to see Johnny fly.
Well, hey, Marcus, what he's really saying is, me and you, and we don't have a life, so we just fly,
Johnny, you're joking, but that's kind of true.
Yeah, hey, no, it is true. I talked to Marcus on the way back from New Orleans today, and he was out there, and man, I kind of wish I had thrown a drone in my truck, coming back. But no, it's what, DeMarco, you'll have a time when you have lots of time. So
I am hoping for that because,
and you'll miss those days, believe me.
I think I will.
You will, but enjoy the family while you can.
Yeah,
very much.
True.
Yeah.
I do. I totally do, though. But like, this is just unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. I said, Marcus, are you sure? And I called him on video to see his face too.
Yeah, it's true. It's right. It was a FaceTime call.
You went look in the eye. Yeah.
Well, DeMarco, he does save all the boxes now.
I know. You say, yeah.
Yeah. So you, who knows what's in that box?
Oh, yeah.
No, I can pull my Mini 5 box out here if I need to.
Wonderful. Thank you again. Thank you. Oh, and to say this too, I am going to pay it forward and donate one of my old DJI drones to the local college here that has a drone program.
Good deal.
Good.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
That's it. You just said a mouthful right there. It's all pay it forward, isn't it? So, when you, pay it forward. That's just an easy way to say it.
I am. So,
and I want to give a shout out to Marcus. I couldn't believe he was out there flying some little third-party drone wrapped up. It looked like it was minus 15 degrees. That's dedication, Marcus.
That was a cold day. Yeah.
I won't get out of it. It's less than 40 degrees. Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's been a pretty warm winter here, but if I don't fly on those, I would never fly in the winter if I didn't go out on those kind of days. I
couldn't believe the way you're wrapped up there.
Yeah, you do what you got to do.
It snowed here last week, and it was super cold, though, but it's warm this week. So,
did your ice melt, DeMarco?
It is melting now. Yeah.
DeMarco?
Yes, sir.
Inquiring minds want to know, when are you going to open that box up?
Show ends, I'm going to do it. Actually, I'm waiting a whole week to open it up, though, just to show it that it was here, still wrapped up.
He's got to film his unboxing video, Marcus.
If you, and here's the thing, DeMarco, next week, hopefully you can find some time this week to go this coming week to take it out for first flight.
Will, yeah.
And then next week you can report back and tell us how it flew.
I will. It was pretty good. It was better than the Mini 3 I have too.
You'll love that drone. You'll absolutely love it.
It is a huge
improvement
over the Mini 3. Huge improvement. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You may say it's the best drone you've ever flown.
Yeah. I think so. I hope so. Anyway, thank you, though, guys.
They all want you to open it up.
What'd you say?
They all want you to open it up in the chat.
Oh, yeah. Well, come on.
Don't ruin his unboxing video.
Yeah. Let him cherish it a little bit. You peel off one piece of cellophane, and you look at it, and you peel off another.
Yeah, I love taking that little. I just took the little strip off this box here. Yeah. I mean, that's the fun,
Slowly, I turn.
We have an important question in the chat here. Yeah. What batteries does it have, DeMarco?
By step.
Inch by inch. You got wrong.
Three Stooges. Said that originally.
Yeah, Three Stooges.
DeMarco, we have an important question in chat asking what batteries does it have in it. They're asking us, does it have the regular or plus batteries? You should say somewhere in the
plus
box,
combo,
right?
I think it'll say on the box.
Oh. I need my glasses in here. I don't see anything.
I think it says Fly More Plus.
30 minutes. Flight times, though. So that's not the plus, right?
No, it should be in that right there on that bottom left corner. Don't it say the Fly More Plus or Fly More?
I guess if it doesn't say plus, it's the regular.
Yeah, the regular. Oh, darn.
Yeah,
I have the regular. You still get good flight time. I have the regulars.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, well, know what Johnny has said? We talked about this. Like back in the day, that was a big thing for us. It was. For me, it was. I'm gonna speak for everybody else too. But like now, like the regular batteries are good for me.
Yeah,
easily. Yeah.
Plus,
Yeah, I didn't. Matter of fact, on my Mini 5, I had a couple extended, but I did get that same combo, DeMarco, with the regular batteries. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Plus, maybe you fly without remote ID, and maybe everybody seems to have a different story.
DeMarco,
DroneNation saying it tells you in the lower right hand corner what kit it is
on the front.
No,
yeah, it says 36 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's regular battery. That's
fine.
I'll take it.
Absolutely. Yeah. So DeMarco.
Yes, sir.
We've come a long way since the Hubsan Zeno, haven't we?
Oh my God. Hey, the Hubsan bounce was about like used to call it something else. You used to call it the Hubsan.
Yeah, the Hubsan
drop. Hubsan drop.
It used to rise off the ground and just drop. Poof.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, DeMarco's come a lot further than that. He's come all the way from what was the Parrot drone you had?
Oh my God, the Parrot AR drone 2.0, first drone.
That was a lot of like styrofoam on that, right? Or
styrofoam, yeah, it was terrible. And then I had a Bugs 3.
Oh yeah.
Then which is a great
drone.
The Vizio. I was trying to think of the name of the Vizio. Yeah.
I forgot that one. So the Bugs though, that was something else.
The Bugs 3 was a great like manual flying drone. Yeah. It was like a real rocket ship.
Yeah. Zeno
says you need to lick it.
I flew that 10 years ago, DeMarco, but I probably don't have the reaction to fly that anymore.
Same here. Whew, that was crazy. Fast drone though. Fun.
Well, before we go here, Mike, you want to tell the people you have some travel plans coming up in what a little more than a week now, right?
That's right. I drove from Austin to Houston today. Tomorrow I'm heading to Fort Worth, back to Austin, and then I'm heading down to Orlando for a week come Monday.
Look at Mike.
8 days. Haven't been there and haven't been to Disney in 12 years.
Mike, it's
so we're taking the family.
Mike.
Will the little granddaughters go on, Mike?
Yeah, little 2-year-old. She'll be 2 come February 21st. So can't believe it.
That's good. That's nice.
Hey, Buckeye Drones got a question for you, DeMarco.
Yes, sir. That's it. Yeah. I convinced her.
Yeah, that sounds like a story to me.
Yeah, can you imagine? Yeah. If you're Shelly, you're going, yeah, right, DeMarco. Yeah,
DeMarco, I do have Shelly's number.
No. I know. Yeah, she knew it. Yeah. No. Yeah. So we had braces here the last month. It's been braces, knee surgery for Shell,
no surgery
for Maddox.
Yeah.
So it's been like boom, 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 boom. So I definitely wasn't bad to drone though. So hey,
yeah.
That's why you save too. So
yeah.
Josh is running everybody we have. It's not too long, and it's time for the South Florida drone meetup. So, Mike, you'll no sooner get back from Florida, and you'll be home a little bit, and then you'll be going back again.
Yeah, another 6-7 weeks after that. You're right.
Yeah.
You gonna drive or fly, Mike?
I'm flying.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
I drove it once, but it's an 11-hour drive for me now from here.
Yep.
So No,
Josh,
it's
you
more
drove
than
it
that.
last
It's more. It's further than that.
Josh drove all
More
the
than
way
that.
last
It's
year.
15 hours.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's 11 for me. It's 12 hours for me actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I ain't getting on no plane. So
no, come on, Johnny.
nope.
You made it to Rhode Island on a plane.
Yep. Nope. Not getting on another plane. I can
Josh
drive
says
it.
11 hours at LOL. So yeah, so that's going to be coming up before we know it, folks. And Mike, well, everybody. Hopefully, maybe some of those new DJI drones may be out by the time we have the meetup. The little Litos.
Well,
and the little,
hey, it's only if Captain Ray's not on Captain Ray's on another cruise. He may be on another cruise for the drone meetup.
I got news for you, Johnny. Even if he is, we're going to have the meetup anyway.
Yeah, no, you are right.
Hey, did you see Captain Ray? Captain Ray made it out to the lighthouse with the Neo 2 now.
Oh, I didn't see. I saw
saw
that
that
video pop up, but I haven't seen it yet. Yeah.
But he said next time he's going to try to
He's
go all the
been
way
helping
around it.
Yeah, he didn't think the Neo would do it.
Let's hope there's no TFRs when we're there.
Yep.
Oh, well, yeah, because we're there on the weekend. Yeah, you're right.
I don't think it goes that you can fly there.
Oh yeah, well the lighthouse is in the TFR.
Oh yeah,
not
the lighthouse.
Not our meetup location. Yeah,
right.
But you may have to get down to the lighthouse before Friday afternoon or whatever. Or
Well, you had the last
whenever
year.
whenever the president's coming to town that weekend. So. All right, folks. Well, I mean, I think we've kind of run out of stuff here, so we're going to kind of end this show here tonight. It is almost 10:30. So yeah, it's it's a cold week in a lot of part of the country, but some people have it warmer down the south. And DeMarco, you've warmed up, and Marcus may be cold, but he doesn't have any snow, right? So that's a good thing. So. But a lot of us are here. I'm not getting much flying in. I mean, all I do is go outside and chip ice anymore. And, at my age, you chip enough ice, you don't feel like doing anything else but going in and sitting in the easy chair or whatever. Chipping ice is no fun, that's for sure.
No.
But I could have used DeMarco's your snowblower the other week.
Well, hold on. A short story about that. Maddox used it last year to make a whole bunch of money. He made like $200. This year, I told him go out there for the whole day and just make as much as you can. Like he only spent a couple hours last year doing it. He didn't choose to do that. He chose to go with a shovel with his buddy and shovel driveways. And I told him, I said, dude, that snow is wet, it's heavy. You won't do 3 driveways. They did 1 and he quit. Yeah. He came home and was like, Dad, I was like, I told you. So the next day, he wanted to take the snowblower. I said, no. I said, go out there with the shovel and shovel some more driveway. So he went out with the shovel. He shoveled like 2. He came back all beat, all sweaty. So I said, now you going to believe me? And he finally relented. I said, yeah, Dad, you were right. So then, he took the blower out there and made $160 in a couple hours. He was out there though. But I was trying to tell him, I'm sorry, Mike, go ahead.
Well, my question was, is Dad buying the fuel?
Oh yeah. I'm buying the fuel. All that stuff too, though. But I was finally telling him, hey man, like when you gonna listen to me and just start doing what I'm telling you to do? Because I've been there. So what happened after that was days later, now it's ice. It's not snow anymore, it's ice. Right. People wanted their driveways clear. And I said, charge them double. Like now you have to go out there, Ron, like you were saying, and chip ice. And that is, for the people who've never done it, it is exhausting work.
Oh yeah.
Because you have a spade and you're the whole way down the driveway that wide each time.
Marcus, it's the equivalent to going in your backyard and digging a ditch.
Yeah.
Well, trust me, I know about shoveling snow. Trust me.
It's awful. Anyway, story, but kids don't want to listen. So anyway.
Even when Dad's been through it all before when he was young. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All righty. Well, we're
Right,
going to say goodnight. I want to thank everybody who joined us in the chats tonight. Thank you for all your comments, supports, answering our questions. But we didn't know what we were talking about. I hope we provided a little bit of drone information for you folks between all the weather-related talk here. But we'll get off this weather pretty soon when things get back to normal here around the country. So thanks, Sammy.
I like that one. Yeah, I like that.
Good old Sammy. Yeah, Sammy's he's in Southern California. He's probably got some good weather. So, Josh, thanks. Josh, thanks for the comment and all your support. Look forward to seeing you at the meetup. Josh says he'll drive right to Du Bois Park if he has to. That tariff or whatever. So we should all fly our Neo 2s around the lighthouse this year and back.
And on our right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sammy says 65 and sunny and
got better drones to do that with. No need to do that. That's just.
I'm with you, Johnny.
Johnny, you got a show coming up this week?
Do not. No show this week. No, the next Wednesday we have showing viewer videos. So send me some viewer videos.
But rumor is there's another show that's going to be in place.
There's another show on. Yeah.
Oh. Johnny? No?
Yeah.
What's that?
Isn't there another show in your time slot?
Yeah, Bob Dempsey last week. I haven't seen Bob post anything, but he did 2 weeks ago. Yeah. So he is doing it on alternate weeks that I don't have a show, which it worked out really good when he did it 2 weeks ago. So I didn't see anything pop up yet, but I guess he's doing it.
You never know with Bob.
Yeah, it's a lot better time. So yeah, he had like 30, 40 people in, so it was good.
Oh, good. And I don't think Bill Thomas. Well, no, I can't remember. Bill may be doing a show this week. I think Bill may be doing it. So keep watching. Bill may do. He didn't do a show last week, but he did one the week before. But they're mostly football shows now. Of course he's number one Seattle Seahawks fan.
Yeah, and I will be updating that drone guide. So if you got any, I know I need to add Bob's and anything. I know Philip is doing it, I think, every other week now. And so, yeah, I will kind of correct that and I'll fine tune it. So.
And don't forget Bill the Drone Reviewer tomorrow night. He'll probably have his Super Bowl picks too. So there we go. Good night, folks. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Everybody. Stay warm if you're cold. Let me find that.
Good night, gentlemen, and you too, Johnny.
Oh, Bob just got here.
Hey, Bob.
Oh, Bob. Oh,